It might be a little tight. I can't drive 55, especially not today, stuck in this hospital bed. This was not what I had in mind for today.
How are you? How are you? You staying? Hi, everybody. It's Nettie. It's been a crazy ride. I'm still on the adventure. My husband, when we last left off, my husband was leaving the next day, and my sister was coming to stay. That was on Saturday. I wish I could remember the dates, like the 18th or something. And then, so she came, and I had a horrible experience with my legs, doing the leg bee thing, having a leg bee. And we made it through that with heating pad and taking the medicine. I was trying to extend the time between the medicine to extend my medicine so that I could make it all 2 weeks, but that was not working for me. And all day Sunday, I did very little, tried to stay on top of the pain. And I was like, well, Monday I'll just call around and see if any of those doctors that saw me would prescribe me some more medication, since I had forgotten to get myself some more prescribed. Sunday was pretty rough. My poor sister, she was like, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, just go downstairs and go outside and sit on the patio until you don't hear me screaming no more, and then come back up, because every step to the restroom was screaming. It was, really not a good time. So Monday came, and I tried. We tried to get me medicine. Nobody would prescribe me any more medicine without being seen, and I really was not up to going downstairs, because I really couldn't walk again. So once again, the lovely rescue squad came and got me. Yes, I'm in a rehab center, guys. I am in the rehab center. I spent Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the hospital, receiving lots of pain medication, and because I could not control the spasms, the nerve endings in my leg are just constantly on fire. If I move the wrong way, and the hip does like your hip would do when it's in pain, it would immediately start the spasms and all of the fire pain that's going down my leg. It would immediately start it. So I had a really rough time in the hospital. I didn't eat anything. Um, Nothing tasted good. Not even my own protein shakes that they brought me home from home. No, nothing. I could not eat anything. I didn't eat anything except water and protein drinks, and very few of them while I was in the hospital. Um, One bonus of that is that I did manage to lose about 20 pounds of the 40 that I had to lose. I lost 18.7 or something like that, towards the 40-pound goal of getting to 240. So that made me pretty happy. But I wouldn't recommend being in the most extreme pain of your life for a weight loss solution. So Friday I was transferred to rehab. Unfortunately, the beds, because of the excess skin that I have on my rear end, my bottom, my behind, my butt, the big booty gal, the rubber of hospital beds, I am extremely prone to sticking to the plastic through the sheets. It doesn't matter what if there's plastic underneath me, I'm going to be sweating. When you sweat, you stick to the bed. It's very difficult to get in and out of a bed that has a hole, where it bends up and your butt gets down in there, where you got a big butt. I couldn't move myself. I could not move myself. So every time anybody is moving me, it just created more pain. And I never was able to get past once I was out of the bed, it was just so difficult to go to the potty, just stand, pivot, sit down. It was just ridiculous. So anyway, we were here at the hospital for about 24 hours, and the rehab guy came in and talked to me, and I just told him, I said, I can't do the bed anymore. I'm going to have a lift recliner. I'm going to have to sleep in it. I don't really want to. I like the freedom of having the bed, but I cannot get in and out of the bed without creating more pain on myself. So I would like to, I'm going to go ahead and we got permission from the rehab center to have the bed put in here, the chair brought in, and so they went and got me another chair, and that has definitely been a lifesaver. So I can definitely much better at the pivot and turn to get into the potty to take care of my own business. So I'm not doing too much more than that, but I have started physical therapy. Today I went down to their gym and did some more physical therapy, and I'm going to try to learn all the exercises, and because it's not just healing and recuperation from this situation, but also when I do have hip replacement, these are all things that will be beneficial to me for recovery from the hip surgery. So that's where I am in rehab. I don't know when I will be home again. I miss my family, my friend, my family, my dogs, and all my friends that are on my computer. I have my laptop with me, but it's just not the same. I'm pretty tired. Um, I had physical therapy, uh, upper and lower physical therapy and occupational therapy, and a shower today. And I was pretty much wiped out when I got back. But a couple of good things that I'm considering a perk is because of the 8 days I did not really eat anything. My stomach has done the shrinky thing, so finally my pouch, I feel like, has been reset quite a bit, and it really does not want to hold very much food. So that makes me pretty happy because I'm not doing very much activity. So it's a real good thing I can't shovel it in because I'm feeling a little bit better. So I wanted to update earlier, but I have a roommate and I don't want to invade her privacy. And really, quite frankly, today was the first day I had a shower, and I look pretty much like, dang, is she going to make it? But I'm going to make it. It's not been easy. I think today I was not able to lift my knee on the left side because I didn't have a pain pill in me, um, or whatever its reason. This afternoon I'm doing my own PT while I sit here because you only in doing the exercises, and I was able to do a rep of 20, so I can do it as long as the pain for the hip is being kept at an even kill. So here we are at rehab. I don't know when I'm going home. I have that same doctor's appointment that I told you I had coming up for 2 weeks that I was trying to even out my medication for so I could make it there. Um, that that's going to happen on Thursday. So, one of my experiences of coming back to the hospital is I had to again be taken out of the house. And this time they used a chair with tracks. It was still embarrassing. It was still scary for myself, worrying about falling and hurting them, dropping me. I'm sure they wouldn't have. And also that they would hurt their backs. So, it was very scary moment for me, and pretty scary for my sister. She was a trooper, though. The dogs are staying with my daughter. My sister is back home in Missouri because we really just don't know when I am going to be getting home. Hopefully before the Thanksgiving holidays. I'm not going to get to be Maleficent after all of that practicing. She has my makeup and my horn. She said she would come over here, but I don't want to get all makeuped to go to the doctor's appointment. So I'm just going to be me for Halloween, and maybe next year I'll get to be Maleficent. It's not like I haven't been wanting to be Maleficent for several years. So I'm getting closer, but no cigar this year. Um, it's been an interesting journey, and I've learned quite a few things, and I wish that I could shout it out at the rooftops to other people who are obese, go do something about it. If you're young and you feel fine, you're not going to always feel fine. And crazy things like what is going on in my body happens to you if you don't take care of yourself. I lived a life much like in my life in denial, like I see Amberlyn Reed doing, living in a denial that, if she just started doing it, she could do it. And it's the older you get, the harder that is. So I just really worry about women who feel like they have given up because it can get worse. It can get worse. And it's really difficult for me with the excess skin because I'm pretty private and I have to let everybody do things for you, and trying to manipulate your skin and still be able to manipulate your body. It's a it's quite a effort in coordination, that's for sure. Um, so I don't know when I'll be updating again, but I did want to jump on here and let people know that I'm still here. I'm okay. I'm getting better. I don't know when I'll be home. My daughter is really pushing me to go to her house after rehab, but I can't stay there forever, so I really just don't know at this point what is happening. Um, my, we're not going to, we're looking for a place to move, but we haven't really started that process because, we got to build those funds. And my daughter's going to go see a lawyer about the procedure we had, but we have to first find someone who will look at the neurological damage and see, uh, you know, I don't know that it's getting any better. The pain moves to different places. It moves up and down my leg. I want to show you this. I get complimented all the time, not only for my wonderful hair, but this is my invention. Yes, this is a paint roller, and I use it to go up and down my leg in a self massage to my legs for the nerves, burning fire in the nerves when they are doing that. It definitely helps. So if you have somebody who needs to self massage, get you a paint roller. It works. It really has worked. It has really saved my kept my pain levels at a manageable, just help me to maintain my pain level. I'm not getting much pain medication, some muscle relaxers, six every 6 hours, and one Percocet every four. They're pretty strict about it, and I have to ask, so if I'm asleep, I do without. That's okay. I don't want to have an addiction, and I want to know what my pain levels are without it. So if I wake up after sleeping all night and I haven't been woke up for meds, I'm not going to be mad about it because then I know what my pain levels are currently. Because I really, you get a false sense of what your pain levels are. I can definitely do more in PT after I've had a pain pill and the muscle relaxer than be, 3 hours into it or something. So, mm, good times, and they just keep coming. I hope you guys stick around. I did get permission from physical therapy that once I started feeling a little bit better, I am feeling better, but as I become stronger and feel better, that they would not have a problem with me sharing with my YouTubers friends some of the exercises that they have me doing to rebuild the muscles in my legs and prepare me for prepare my right leg to retake over all of the work that it's going to have to do for the next few months while I go get the left leg fixed. Girl, I done did it to myself. So I'm determined. Try not to let the depression overcome me, but it really is hard. Especially like last night, I had the most horrible restless leg syndrome, and I couldn't get it to calm down. I was up, I was down, I was up, I was down, I was up, I was down. Not in pain, just ugh, and not really spasming. I don't know if you know what restless leg syndrome is. I really can't describe it. If you know what it is, then you know I was having a rough time at it because it just did not want to give it up. Um, So that's where I stand today. I don't know when I'll be posting again because I don't want to invade anyone's privacy and you know, be inappropriate. So I'm just sharing with you here in my room. See, let me show you that I'm in a rehab room. That's my little bulletin board, side table, curtain. I got my lappy underneath my pillow, little side table. I have a roommate. She's very sweet. My daughter working on fixing me up my area. My roommate's super sweet, but I have a hard time vlogging and talking to myself when people are around. So this is what you get. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Lose those weight. Do some exercise. Limber up. Take yoga. You got a long life ahead of you, and 55 is too young to have hip surgery, hip replacement. So do better than I did, okay, guys? Peace out. Lost 18 pounds in a week. I don't recommend the method.